question, can you tell us if all of the vaccines were utilized, or did we have to discard some?
That's why I want to deal with this with some depth. The CMO indicated in her presentation that we got 4,160 vials. 4,160 vials that were supposed to be used on or before the 30th of June. And we have said here previously that after the 30th of June, we would not be using any from that stock. These 4,160 vials were intended to deliver a minimum of 41,600 doses. It is not unusual for vials to be overfilled, sometimes up to 12 to 15%, because the manufacturers have to account for spillage and dead space in the needles, etc. Therefore, if you got a vial that is supposed to deliver 10 mils, it will always have in more than 10 mils. Therefore, if one were to use all 4,160 vials, depending on who was delivering and the amount of spillage, you could actually get more of the expected doses or less. Here in the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, we were happy that in using the vials that we were provided, we were able to get more than the minimum amount that was expected. So instead of delivering 41,600, we got an additional 250 doses. On a daily basis, sometimes we would get 8 doses from a vial, sometimes 10, sometimes 11, sometimes 12. And so in averaging over the 3+ months that we were administering the vaccines, we got an additional 250 doses. Now, there were 17 health centers across the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis involved in the vaccination process that ended about 5 o'clock on the 30th of June. Now, just using basic reasoning, it will follow that at 5 o'clock, every single vial will not be empty. And so around the Federation, there would have been vials that had liquid in them still. And so to ask if some were discarded, of course. The most important thing is that none would be used after the 30th, which has passed. And the most important thing also is that we got more than the minimum amount that we were supposed to get. And so I want to thank again all of the persons from the Federation who came forward in a timely manner and got vaccinated. And I also want to thank all of the persons who were involved in the education and the rollout program, such that the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis is in a much safer place today compared to the 22nd of February when we started the rollout. And I do hope and trust that that is the last question we'll be answering regarding the doses. Thank you.